Advaiya has been a SharePoint solutions company since its inception, and we have a great experience of doing more than 500 SharePoint-based projects across all the versions, and uh, and all of that experience also allows us to understand the unique needs for various business verticals, various industry types, and various application areas, whether those applications are relating to collaboration, social, project management, BI, or how do you manage innovation and cohesion within your team? How do you have team engagement? How do you make your team see the information that you want to? How do you communicate in a way that the employee engagement happens, and so on? So that's something about our capabilities. As we are Microsoft Gold partners, we have competencies relating to analytics, collaboration, and content, which is mostly the intranet is about, and also project and portfolio management. So let's very quickly talk about what we believe is a modern intranet. When we talk about intranet, the traditional view of intranet has been some sort of a web portal available inside your network to your employees. The definition, as we look at it, is quite dated. What we believe a modern intranet should be is something which allows your team members to work together, something, an infrastructure that drives the key information activities. When we say key information activities, we are actually talking about how people within an organization access information, how do they collaborate with each other, how do they talk to each other, how do they actually get their work done. And we believe that there are three major aspects of getting work done in an information driven organization, in an information organization, and what we call as how do you do those key information activities. So those three things are conversation, discovery, and awareness. A modern intranet has to enable all of these three in a way that it actually comes at a single place. You do not really have to go into different applications, different portals, different apps, and so on to do that. All of them are available at your fingertips. So we have thought about it quite a bit. We have thought about how an intranet actually matures within an organization, and then we have built this product called AdVanced, which actually enables you to get to the next maturity level as you build and implement and adopt your intranet. So as I said, the key thing about a modern intranet is that it enables your homepage at work. So a single place for all the information, single place for all your key activities, access to your applications, access to documents, access to social conversations, access to information that you need, access to reports, and so on, access to people, and so on. So what it really requires is that in one application, you should be able to access various systems and applications throughout your organization. It allows you to connect to your team members. It allows you to talk to the relevant people, identify those people, connect with them, and talk to. It has to allow discovery of information in an intuitive and in a useful manner. And what we have done is we have used the information architecture and the metadata features that are available in Office 365 and actually use them to enable a very, very smart way of surfacing right information for you. At the same time, when we talk about modern intranet and we talk about modern workforces, we realize that today the the employees, the teams, the people, they are not just residing within your office. They are everywhere, and they are not accessing your intranet from just one device. They are accessing it from their mobile, their tablets, perhaps kiosk from an airport. Anyway, so the intranet has to be really available everywhere, and that is also something that we have done. And With all of that, we are not creating something which is a closed system. We have created something which is a great first step, a great second step, and something that you can build on as you go on. So it is something which is rapidly deployable, completely configurable, so you are not really locked into a one particular way of working. You can add your your own applications, your own ways of doing things, surfacing information in a very easy way, in a way which actually drives real adoption. We believe that whatever investment that you do in technology goes to waste if people do not really use it. So how do you actually make that happen is what modern internet is all about. So let's talk specifically about advanced, which allows you to begin immediately with your modern intranet. What we have done in advanced is create a set of applications, widgets, pages which are hosted onto your Office 365, which allow you to create home pages for all of your people, allow you to create pages which enable your people to fetch information, get documents, access applications in a very easy way. uh, we have built something which is like completely metadata driven. What it means is that everything that we have built on advanced, it is based on what is really stored as configuration parameters. So it is inherently customizable and configurable. It does not really require somebody to manage the content. It is something which actually mm, uh, you know fetches content across your intranet and surfaces it in an intuitive contextual manner. And as we have been talking about, it's built on Office 365. It uses the Office 365 development best practices, which means that it is readily extensible, it is completely maintainable, and we are also delivering regular enhancements, new widgets, new pages, new themes, new designs, new applications. So we have looked at what advanced as an offering is, what we are trying to offer in there, and we have looked at how it enables modern intranet in your organization in a very quick way. So let's quickly jump into a live demo in which I'll show you the basic aspects of advanced as an offering as a solution within your organization. So here I have a page open, which is the home page at work for Larry Kong. So Larry Kong is a person which on his own profile he has defined what his location is, interest areas are, departments, and everything. And only based on that, the content, as I slowly scroll, that is made visible to Larry. So Larry gets the people belonging to his team, documents relevant to what Larry has been working on, uh, a document library that the administrator has chosen to show to Larry, and links and the stuff, events, birthdays of people which probably share the same location or department, so that he can actually go and meet them and greet them. So this is a kind of a homepage which allows Larry to do some of the tasks that Larry wants to do in the course of the day. So here he has also access to some of the enterprise applications that the organization has made available to him, and this is all configurable. The With the configuration settings available, the site administrator, Larry is one of that. This is how we have configured it for the demo. So the configuration settings are available to Larry. He can change what applications to show in here, what are these various content libraries that can be changed. Of course, the content can be changed by individual content owners. So we will just take a quick look at that. The this part is also about some of the corporate messages that your company might want to show to all of the employees. So here there could be aspects like what is the message from the CEO, or if there is an announcement or there is a certain discussion that the company wants to make about its vision, its mission, the quality policy, or any of the things that the company, the organization wants the employees to be reminded of every day, they can come in here. So this is how Larry's screen looks like, and here I have another user logged in as well, and Alex is a user from another department. It has another location, so the and he's not having the permissions to configure things. So as you can see, the configure tab is not there. The applications as published by the administrator. The content is all different. Events are different, content are different, the people that he sees are different. But then, as you can see, the document library is the same that is being shown. So this is the document library, which could be anything. The HR can use this to show a document library for all the approved policy documents and so on. And here there is a specific any other document library that is being shown to that person. Again, the kudos, the employee appreciation is again depending on that. So this is something which is coming for different documents for different people based on that person's activity. So it is powered by Dell. So here you can see this is a different page for different people, personalized content based on location, interest, and so on. So let me very quickly go into and look at some of the features about how quickly and how easily things can be done with this advanced intranet. Another small but nifty and very handy feature is feedback. So any person can actually provide very quick feedback to various people within the organization. So these categories could be any number of categories. So it could be categories about, let's say you want to put in new ideas about the portal, product ideas, and everything. So all of those would be different categories. Each based on the category, the notification, the information about the feedback goes to the defined person, and until the person who's making the feedback gets a notification, the person getting who's the in charge of that particular category gets the notification, and so that the workflow can start. The another interesting feature here is the kudos, which when you create a kudos entry here, you can actually enter something for a particular co-worker of yours. So anybody can actually go in and appreciate a co-worker. Depending on what your organization's policy is, there could be an approval workflow there, or if there is no approval, this particular kudos will go in and get published in here, as well as write kind of a notification. Kudos email would get to the receiver of the appreciation. Again, one can actually put in all sorts of filters in terms of what locations that you would want to show this thing, and so on. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward, something that any employee can do. Add in here, see click on the person, look at the person's profile, contact that person, and so on. So this is in line with our vision of creating a home page at work, allowing people to discover what is relevant for them. So whether they are blogs, whether they are documents, whether they are team members relevant to them, things which are relevant, personalized for them. So that is for discovery. People can contact or individual people who are shown in here to allow for conversations, allow for engagement, allow for collaboration within the people. So all the relevant people within the department, location, whatever, and to connect with them and so on. And also for awareness. The organization can push certain announcements, certain certain messages that everybody should know about. So all of those features, those functionalities are accomplished from within Advanced. So let me click on the configuration page. It looks something like this, which allows us to very quickly change the content. So content managers would have access to these content lists and libraries which would allow them to add any of these. What advanced homepage does is that it collects content from all the sites across the organization. So it isn't necessary that one central administrator or a content manager does all of the authoring in here, but then it could be something which is authored or managed by different people within different initiatives, different groups, and so on, and it can intelligently collect and aggregate all of that information again based on the characteristics of that person, his or her interest areas, location, department, and so on. So okay, so I have here the configuration page. The widget configuration is a great way of quickly and effectively change the way your pages look like. So you can of course change the logos. You can that logo change uh, gets published across the site. You can choose a file, and you can also define what page that a person should go on when the logo is clicked on. Header configuration is what do you want on the header? Do you want a welcome message, or do you want the news, and so on? We have only enabled welcome message on this particular thing, but then you have a choice of widgets that can come on the header. And header is, as we talked about, this is the header portion. So this is all directly configurable by the configuration manager. Then comes the interesting widget configuration. Widget configuration allows you to place whatever widget that you want, wherever you want. So, let's say you want it to be called as great job, let's say, and instead of appearing somewhere down below at the third level in the left column, you want to appear have it appear at the top of it. You can do it very quickly in here. You can change where the widget looks should come out. You don't want it in the left column, you want it in the right column. Just add in there, remove it from there, and so on. So I can add the document library widgets, and as I add that, it allows me to specify which document library should I point that to. So it is a useful feature, especially in certain departmental sites. You might want to show a set of documents. Let's say you have a sales site that you have created, and you have different document libraries that you are maintaining for your sales collateral, your proposals, or any of those documents. You can actually put those document libraries right on the home page for everybody to use there from directly. So you make those changes, you save them, and it is done. I can actually very quickly change the theme of the page of the site as well. So let me select the theme called Shaping the Future, and hit OK, and that's the theme that gets available on the on the page. So let me come in there, refresh this, and lo and behold, it is a completely different look and feel that is coming in, as you can see. So the content is the same, but then you can change the look and feel. We have a choice of various themes which are available in here, and as you can see, the widget. I changed the title. I changed the. I wanted it to come in on the at top of it, etc. So everything is easily configurable, easily manageable from within the configuration page. You can go to a departmental site. You can create as many departmental sites that you want. You can manage them. How do you access them via this bar or in any other way? Everything is configurable. Even within the departmental site, you have the configuration options available. I can change the theme within the department. I can add and remove the widgets, change their sequence, everything in there. As you can see here, the widget looks different. I mean, it is called about IT heroes. It is about celebrating the great work that people have been doing in the IT department. And we have a widget called My Request. So whatever help desk request or whatever support request that the person has made are available. So these are the requests made by the logged in user, and you can see what is the situation on the request that has been made. Different page, whatever the IT department might want to talk about, it's in here. IT department can actually talk about the downtime or whatever, and then you can actually have social the Yammer feed from the IT conversation board shown in here. Again, the good part about the entire thing is everything is configurable and configurable. So if I go in and configure this particular widget, I can actually put in whatever conversation that I want to show in here. So this is how the let me go back to the home page, and as you can see, this is very different from what this guy has been looking at. So all that is different is that this guy hasn't refreshed the page, and once he refreshes, he would also get the new look and feel. But then again, content tailored for this person. So here is what as a quick introduction to AdVanced as an intranet portal. It is built on Office 365 as we have been talking, so it can be extended, things can be added. It uses the same infrastructure that Office 365 provides, so you can continue to use the cool features of Delve, OneDrive, various sites, and so on. But then what Advanced Intranet does is that it brings all of those things nicely at one page. So it is about unification of interfaces for a user. In effect, creating the home page at work for everything that you need. It's the page to go to, and that's what this particular application is all about. This can be easily configured. It can be deployed very quickly within your organization. It's completely secure, built on Office 365, runs with user context, uses your same login credentials that you have been using for Office 365. So you do not really need to change much, and you have this great new way of using a modern intranet available in your organization.